afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Thursday. Between the Brewers playing and Tiger Woods.
Yeah, it's opening day. That's right. We've had the Masters on, watching Tigers.
TV's all over the place.
Watching the snow fly today. All the little sun here on the west side of Madison right now.
So maybe that's a good sign.
Yeah.
We have a lot of news to get to, so let's get started.
On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
A monumental day on Capitol Hill as Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson is confirmed to the Supreme Court.
The person accused of the Arboretum killing had a motion hearing today, but the judge will not let us show you much of that hearing. Our Will Keneally has the story.
And COVID is not over in Washington as Nancy Pelosi and other politicians come down with the respiratory disease. Let's take a look outside.
Still need the hats and heavy coats.
No, I had a winter coat today.
Yep, you still need it.
April 7th. Is it February? Dana?
I know. Again, I can't like the cold weather, guys, but even I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's get into spring. We had some snow showers early this morning. It was windy outside early today also. Now, out on the patio right now, a bit of a break, a little bit of sunshine currently, but as you can see over the last 3 hours, we still have scattered showers and some light snow to the northwest, and that's really going to be the scene for us overnight. That light drizzle that came down earlier today, I'm sure it was enough to maybe run your windshield wiper blades a few times, but it just didn't lead to measurable amount of accumulation for us in Dane County. Temperature-wise, anything that does drop for us over the next few hours will be rain, as we're sitting in the mid to low 40s. But overnight, as we fall close to freezing, thanks in part to this breeze coming in from the northwest, plan on that transitioning over to light snow by Friday morning. Peak wind gusts today got close to 30 miles per hour. We're expecting another very breezy and windy afternoon for your Friday. So please keep that in mind for tomorrow. It is going to stay, again, windy outside. Temperatures cooling down to the 30s for us overnight, landing close to freezing for your overnight lows. We'll see this mixed precipitation starting to pick back up as we get closer to midnight. As far as traffic is concerned right now, some good news. A lot of green popping up, much like our radar map right now with the rain chances passing through. East and westbound along the Beltline, no delays, and north and southbound along the interstate. In Rock County and Dane County, things look good for us right now. From the Beltline to Janesville, 25 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie, 17 minutes for us on this Thursday evening. And it is our final night for Severe Weather Awareness Week. Tonight at 6, I'll be taking a closer look at the impacts that climate change has on our severe weather forecasting here in southern Wisconsin. I had an opportunity to speak with some really brilliant meteorologists to put together this piece. That's coming up tonight at 6.
We will see you then. And we'll see you here in a little bit. Thank you, Dana. History was made on Capitol Hill today when the Senate voted to confirm Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the U.S. Supreme Court.
The vote was bipartisan. 3 Republicans voted yes with the Democrats.
President Biden and his nominee watched the big moment together from the White House. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
This nomination is confirmed.
With a historic vice president presiding, the Senate made it official. 51-year-old federal appeals court judge Ketanji Brown Jackson will now become the first black woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court.
We have just made a decision to put this extraordinary jurist on the highest court of our land. It's a good statement about who we are.
Some Senate Republicans continued to voice opposition to her confirmation right up to the time of the historic vote.
I believe she will prove to be the furthest left of any justice to have ever served on the Supreme Court.
But in the end, 3 Republicans, Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, and Mitt Romney, sided with all 50 Democrats in a show of bipartisan support. Thursday's vote comes after Judge Jackson faced nearly 23 hours of questioning and had nearly 100 face-to-face meetings with lawmakers. It also fulfills one of President Biden's key campaign promises to put a black woman on the U.S. Supreme Court.
I'm the father of a young black girl. I know how much it means for Judge Jackson to have navigated the double jeopardy of racism and sexism to now stand in the glory of this moment.
The Harvard Law graduate and previous federal district court judge will also become the first former public defender to serve on the high court. Judge Jackson will replace Associate Justice Stephen Breyer, her former boss when she was a law clerk in his chambers. Justice Breyer retires at the end of the Supreme Court's current term. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Congressional Black Caucus released a statement saying, quote, "We know that when America's boardrooms, legislatures, and even the Supreme Court start to resemble America, we all benefit."
Historic day. One of the most anticipated trials in Dane County could be a challenge to cover. A judge handling the Arboretum homicide case today made it very clear today's motion hearing would have strict media rules.
She allowed cameras in the courtroom, but we can only show you 10 seconds of today's hours-long hearing, and we have to delete all of the other footage by tomorrow morning.
Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with a First Amendment expert to get some clarity on this decision. Will?
That's right. So to hear what happened in court today, you essentially had to have been there. Dane County Judge Ellen Burrs limited what broadcasters could bring out of the courtroom. No live streaming and only 10 seconds of video for broadcast. Freedom of Information Council President Bill Leaders says Burrs' ruling diminishes the amount that you, the public, can hold the system accountable.
Well, the public has a right to know how its court system operates and to have these proceedings be visible and be broadcast. That's a well-respected right in Wisconsin and throughout the nation.
So the judge ruled that any recordings media keep outside those 10 seconds must be deleted after 24 hours. Media outlets must also lock that video in-house. They cannot share it with anyone else. Leaders calls this ruling extraordinary. News 3 Now has joined other media outlets challenging the judge's ruling. Arguments will be held on the issue of access April 15th.
Will, have we ever seen anything like this before?
Right, so in federal courts, we can't bring in cameras, so there's a little bit of a parallel like that, but Leader says that he's never seen anything like that. We actually have to delete the footage that we have in-house by tomorrow morning.
Does this affect print reporters?
So this is largely still undecided. It's a great question. We will have an answer hopefully by April 15th, but based on the judge's ruling, we don't believe so. This only affects broadcast reporters.
Interesting. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you, Will.
One of the men charged in Madison's first homicide of the year is in the hospital. A Dane County Sheriff's Office spokesperson confirmed 25-year-old Amon Gantney has been admitted to the hospital. The spokesperson didn't have any other information to share about his condition, including when and why he was admitted. Gantney was charged earlier this week in connection to a deadly downtown shooting that left 32-year-old Dwayne Lee Collins Jr. dead. The 25-year-old faces charges of first-degree intentional homicide as a party to a crime and attempting to flee or elude an officer. Chief Sean Barnes discussed the increase in gun violence amid a week where his department seized 3 guns. He says each gun seized is run through ATF information, cracking down on people buying a gun for someone else, including felons. The Madison Police Department then fires each weapon, and info from unique shell casings from different guns is entered into a database shared with Dane County Sheriffs and Fitchburg PD.
But I will tell you this, carrying a weapon for protection is one thing, but carrying a weapon because you want to assault someone is something different. And so there's really only 2 reasons you would carry it for protection. One is of the unknown, and 2 is of the known. What is it about you and what you have done or is involved in that makes you feel like you need protection?
The gun from last week's homicide has been recovered. It was a Glock pistol modified to be fully automatic and shoot 14 rounds in 1 second.
If it feels like the pandemic is finally losing its grip, that is not the way it's looking in Washington, D.C., where COVID is sweeping through Congress and beyond. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has tested positive for COVID-19 just 1 day after attending an event at the elbow of President Biden unmasked. Her spokesman said the 82-year-old is vaccinated and boosted and has no symptoms. The news came just ahead of Pelosi's weekly press briefing, which was abruptly canceled.
We expected there to be ups and downs and increases, and with a variant that's as transmissible as BA2, that's what we're seeing at this point in time.
Pelosi is among a string of Washington elite who have come down with the virus in recent days. One possible source could be Saturday's annual Gridiron Club dinner. Pelosi did not attend that dinner, but Congressman Adam Schiff and Joaquin Castro both did, and they have both tested positive. Same for Attorney General Merrick Garland, now quarantining at home. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo and Vice President Harris's Communications Director Jamal Simmons have also also tested positive.
The United Nations voted today to strip Russia of its seat on the UN Human Rights Council in response to civilian deaths in Ukraine. In a 93-24 decision, the UN General Assembly voted Russia off its human rights body. The vote came amid claims of Russian troops massacring hundreds of Ukrainian civilians in the town of Bucha.
We reject the untruthful allegations against us based on staged events.
Suspension of the rights of membership is not an option, but a duty.
The Biden administration also moved today to prevent Russian airlines from buying spare parts. And on Capitol Hill, lawmakers agreed on measures to revoke normal trade relations with Russia and ban Russian oil imports.
2 men are facing federal charges in Washington, D.C., accused of impersonating federal agents for at least 2 years. Court documents show the pair pretended to be employees of the Department of Homeland Security since February of 2020. They represented themselves as federal agents to numerous people, including actual members of federal law enforcement. The pair reportedly obtained paraphernalia with official insignias, handguns, and assault rifles, all used by federal law enforcement agents. They are also accused of providing Secret Service agents and a Department of Homeland Security employee with lavish gifts. Those agents have all been placed on administrative leave.
Janesville's Can-Do Industries and A-Team USA presented a local assemblyman with a special award this morning. A-Team USA started in Wisconsin and unites people with diverse abilities to help and advise individuals with special needs. Representative Don Ruwink of Janesville received the A-Team's All-Star Award for his dedication to helping people and who has been a strong supporter of individuals who choose to work in pre-vocational programs.
Anybody who has visited sees how much these individuals enjoy working, and they don't want to go to daycare. They don't want to stay home. They want to come and feel like they're contributing to society.
There are several businesses that use the A-Team's help in Janesville, and the A-Team has chapters in 19 states after being started in Fort Atkinson.
You may have heard it this afternoon. Wisconsin Emergency Management and the National Weather Service are teaming up for a tornado drill across Wisconsin. One took place today at 1:45 this afternoon, and another one will be held tonight at 6:45. Everyone is encouraged to take the time to prepare and take part. Tornadoes are not unusual here. As we know, 23 happen on average each year across Wisconsin, and 41 touched down last year alone.
In a sign the seasons are changing, the Wisconsin Memorial Union says its iconic green, yellow, and orange chairs will return to the terrace beginning next Wednesday, April 13th. The process of pulling out the chairs for another season is expected to take 2 to 3 days. Chairs have populated the Memorial Union Terrace along the shores of Lake Mendota for more than 90 years, starting with wood chairs in the 1920s before the university transitioned to the metal chairs with the trademarked sunburst design we all know and love. Reopening dates for the brat stand and the barbecue stand on the terrace have not yet been announced. I can't wait.
It's such a great sign that we're turning a corner.
This is file video, but they're all bundled up too.
Exactly.
This is nothing new. Well, still to come at 4, the Hummer is back. Remember that massive military-themed vehicle?
Well, this is not your father's Hummer. In fact, your father would be shocked by this all-electric behemoth. We'll go for a ride when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless because every day matters. And having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause status.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters, and I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Anderson is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Anderson today.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. Because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford built your way. Custom order your new Ford SUV or truck today and receive an extra 1,000 retail order bonus cash.
In the military, we call it dereliction of duty. Ron Johnson is supposed to serve Wisconsin. Instead, he served himself. An investigation found Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since taking office. That's a dereliction of duty. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Welcome back. The U.S. just hit a major renewable energy milestone.
Wind power is now the second highest source of electricity for the first time since the government started gathering the data. Wind turbines generated more than 2,000 gigawatt hours of power last Tuesday, edging out electricity generated by nuclear and coal. It still trails behind natural gas. Despite the milestone, the larger picture shows the U.S. trails Europe in its renewable capacity. The Biden administration is trying to increase wind power usage with more than 100 planned offshore and onshore wind projects in the works.
It's now more expensive to grab a slice of pizza in New York than it is to catch the subway. Why do you ask? Why? Who cares about that? Well, that's according to Bloomberg. And if you're asking why compare the two, this is interesting. For decades, they've hovered around the same price, and that is dubbed as the pizza principle. New Yorkers were able to tell how much a ride would be according to the price of a slice. But higher prices for ingredients for pizza has now changed the standard. New Yorkers are now paying a little more than $3 to enjoy a slice, but they're paying less to catch a ride, $2.75 to be exact.
I think the pizza's still a better deal than riding the subway. Google just rolled out a new feature that makes it easier for users to search for things that are hard to describe. The company unveiled a new search option that allows you to combine text and images in a single question. For example, you can take a picture of a couch, upload it along with the word chair, and you'll be able to find ones that are similar. A Google executive says the multi-search feature is experimental for now. It's available for U.S. users with the Lens feature on Google's mobile app.
There are more available jobs than there are workers. Fewer Americans signed up for unemployment benefits last week. According to the Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims fell by 5,000 to 166,000, which was better than economists expected. The data shows that current jobless claims match a low set back in 1968.
Stocks bounced back on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials added 87 points, closing at 34,583. The Nasdaq added almost 8.5, and the S&P 500 was up 19. We're getting an unprecedented look today at GM's new electric Hummer.
The company calls it a super truck. It's also super expensive, starting at $110,000. Starting.
Despite that huge sticker price, online reservations to buy it are higher than GM's initial expectations.
And to prove the Hummer EV is a worthy investment, the company decided to trust CBS News' Chris Van Cleve and let him get behind the wheel.
The Hummer is back and leaving its 10 miles per gallon legacy in the dust. This 1,000 horsepower monster is all electric.
It's just the next step. You know, it's the future.
Ingo Hagman already has an old military Humvee and was among the first to get the 2022 GMC Hummer EV.
I spend about $1,300, $1,400 a month in gas, and it's just very high. It's a small mortgage payment.
The Gulf War made the Humvee a household name, and 30 years ago, Arnold Schwarzenegger used his star power to help turn it into an unapologetic SUV that could go just about anywhere. GM added the H2 and smaller H3 before surging gas prices and the Great Recession halted production. The Ford F-150 has been the nation's best-selling vehicle for decades. Its all-electric Lightning debuts this spring. Last month, Cadillac began production of its first electric SUV, the Lyriq. And upstart Rivian's new midsize pickup won Motor Trend's 2022 Truck of the Year. Dozens of other new EVs will hit the streets over the next few years.
We're coming to the point soon where driving an electric car is the only financially sensible thing to do.
As gas prices climb, online searches for EVs are surging, up 173% last month. 55% of gas-powered car owners say they're considering going electric. GMC already has 65,000 reservations for the new Hummer, despite a price tag topping 6 figures.
Okay, so we brake hard, and now we floor it.
You could say it's going fast, like 0 to 60 in 3 seconds fast.
Oh, wow, you feel that. We pulled almost a G.
70% of those ordering the Hummer EV are new to electrics, including Ingo Hagman.
You've gone green. Do you think you'd ever go back?
Honestly, I don't see a reason to go back.
Unapologetically plugging into a future free from guzzling gas. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Phoenix.
That's
0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
That thing is huge. I wonder how long it takes to charge up.
A couple of months. I don't know.
It looks like it.
We don't know, so we'll have to look into that. Well, there's more to come at 4. It's Traveler Throwback Thursday.
When we come back, we'll tap into our archives and head to Platteville, circa 1982. Can't wait to see this one, Mark. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on shoulder pain relief.
This month, shop Surgenian's semi-annual sale. We offer the largest luxury vinyl selection in Madison, carpet collections, timeless hardwood flooring options, and more. Surgenian's semi-annual sale has savings of up to 30% off in every department. Local, sustainable Surgenian's.
Right now, enhance your curb appeal with Menard's unbeatable selection of Atlas roofing products. Castlebrook, Briarwood, and Pinnacle shingles are in stock to take home today. 18 styles to choose from, all built with beauty, durability, and value in mind. All Atlas shingles have a limited lifetime warranty to protect your home for years to come. Save 11% on all Atlas shingles right now at Menard's.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine being able to fill your home for $99 a month. With the power of Bob's discount, it's possible. Take my Blake dining set for only $5.99. Add my best-selling Laurel sofa and love seat, only $9.99. And throw in my 5-piece Tremont Queen bedroom set for only $9.99. Math time. That's a house full of furniture for...
Calculating.
$25.97 or $99 per month for 30 months, totaling $29.70 with qualified special financing. Because with Bob's discount...
Math is fun.
If you have advanced non-small cell lung cancer, your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Together, Opdivo plus Yervoy helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more time to remember. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
I love being an orthopedic surgeon because I can help people improve their lives. My name is Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. My specialty is sports medicine, focusing specifically on the care of the shoulder, hip, and knee.
Take a look at this. You're watching Agno Santos showing off his incredible skills. He starts by cutting words into the hair on the side of the customer's head. The Brazilian barber's razor work and precision are impeccable. After carving the word jazzy into her hair, he gets to work coloring it red, yellow, and green to make it stand out even more. The finished product is more a work of art than a haircut. It looks like maybe graffiti on a wall.
That's pretty cool.
So, Dana, I want to see that next time. You go to a new
like a Channel 3 logo?
Like a logo on the back or first worn and then a little, yes.
All right. And after that, pour yourself a cold one.
Because today is what is today? National Beer Day, right?
Yes.
Yes, to celebrate the world's most consumed alcoholic beverage. Beer is the 3rd most popular drink worldwide, coming just behind water and tea.
Really?
It's also one of the world's oldest drinks, possibly dating back to 9500 BC when cereal was first farmed. On April 7th, 1933, President Franklin Roosevelt took the first steps toward an end to prohibition, signing a law that allowed the sale and purchase of beer as long as it was below 4% alcohol by volume. So grab a cold one and toast to one of America's favorites.
I'm not a big beer drinker.
I'm not a beer person either. Susan, are you?
Oh, I like it.
Somebody needs to be. Good, okay.
You know, a Sunday afternoon in the summer, having lunch maybe.
When you're done with your yard work or something like that?
I always have a beer on the cruise ship.
Okay,
at lunch.
okay, that makes sense. Just not my jam.
That's okay. All right, well, I'll have both of yours,
okay.
I guess.
That's fair. That's fair. Whenever things start getting a little warmer, we can sit outside and actually enjoy that.
Yes.
Of course.
Eventually.
Yes. Really eerie look right now. We have sun there coming down on the buildings, but cloudy skies in the background. Some more rain and snow on the way. We'll look at your full forecast after the break.
Finding my way forward with node-positive breast cancer felt overwhelming at times. But I never just found my way. I made it. So when I finished active therapy, I kept moving forward and did everything I could to protect myself from recurrence.
Verzenio is the first treatment in over 15 years to reduce the risk of recurrence for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative, node-positive, early breast cancer with a high chance of returning, as determined by your doctor when added to hormone therapy. Hormone therapy works outside the cell, while Verzenio works inside to help stop the growth of cancer cells. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
I'm making my way forward, my way, with Verzenio.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore Dane County.
Enough! This doom and gloom ends now.
It's time for a brighter view. Let the sun shine in with 2-for-1 windows from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
2-for-1 windows from Feldco ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Things were really starting to turn worse for my mom. They basically said, that's all we can do.
Right to try is hope when there is no hope.
We had done research on the Zysami. Apparently it was still in stage 3 clinical trials.
She couldn't have that medication unless it was for the Right to Try Act and Senator Johnson's work.
This is 3 days after the treatment, and you can see the difference. You know, without the efforts of Senator Johnson, my mom wouldn't be here today.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, we are expecting more showers overnight and for tomorrow. Both rain and snow showers possible for us. Right now, temperatures are in the 40s, so it's coming through as rain. But overnight, as we get closer to freezing, and for tomorrow, it looks like we're going to be dealing with some light snow showers. Chilly temperatures for Friday and for Saturday, but we start to warm up on Sunday. And looking ahead to next week, plan on high temperatures in the 60s, and we're going to stay there for much of the work week. This rotation bringing in some light snow towards La Crosse and the Twin Cities, some light rainfall for areas east of Madison right now. We did get a few pockets of sunshine here this afternoon, but the general trend is still mostly cloudy with these scattered showers. Our precipitation, though, staying quite low. Even though it's coming down, it's very, very light for us right now. So well north of the Dells, we've seen about 1/4 inch of accumulation, but just not the case for us currently as this continues to rotate through. We aren't expecting those numbers to climb up too much more. This system centered well off to the northeast, just over Green Bay, really. You can see that dividing line between where the cooler is right now and some light snow and the light rain. As this moves further off to the east, we'll have that snow rotating into our area before this completely clears out and high pressure gradually builds in for the weekend. Keeps things pretty sunny outside for Saturday and for early Sunday. Scattered showers expected for this evening. Overnight temps drop through the 30s. That puts us into a bit of a chilly spot for tomorrow morning. A little bit of a snowy spot also. Again, not concerned about accumulation. The ground's pretty warm, but we will have snow showers swirling around tomorrow morning. Because of our wind in the early morning, about 10 to 20 miles per hour, visibility might be reduced just a little bit during the morning commute. In the early afternoon, we still have a chance for a few isolated snow showers, and that'll continue for us heading into the evening. Still cloudy outside for Friday before things really clear off. By Saturday, the cloud coverage will take its time clearing out, but we will turn back over to sunny skies by the afternoon. High temperatures on Saturday climbing up to the mid-40s. So still cool outside Saturday. Notice that breeze still coming in from the northwest. Really don't see a jump up in those temperatures until next week. Our precipitation trend overall really still trending under 1/10 inch for us, and that includes what we have coming through tonight and throughout the day tomorrow, with that wrapping up late in the evening. So not a lot of accumulation, just still a little damp outside. High temperatures tomorrow in the upper 30s. Breezy and cold for us with some AM snow showers expected to build in. This time of year, high temperatures should be in the low 50s, so we are certainly trending below average. Now Saturday, plan on partly sunny skies. That cloud coverage clears out by the afternoon, gets temperatures into the mid-40s. For Sunday, we'll be in the mid-50s for afternoon highs. Next week, we finally get to see the 60s again. We're going to hold on to the 60s, but it does come along with a bit of a price tag on it. Scattered showers and thunderstorms expected almost every afternoon. And we could see some measurable, significant rain accumulation for us.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
What did you just kick over there? Mark's water bottle?
I am waging war on Mark's hydration. That's what happens. You said you wanted to drink beer, and I said, no, water. You're drinking water. That's what we're doing. Good job.
A lot of water coming down from the skies.
Correct. Still, it's like a drizzly mist at times.
Yeah.
So some areas, it's just been kind of damp all day. We haven't had that accumulation from it, but it's just wet.
Warmer temps will feel good.
It's going to be nice.
Will feel nice.
60 is going to be really nice.
Going to get green very fast once it warms up.
Once things start exploding next week, I think it'll be pretty pretty springtime in Wisconsin.
Good stuff. Yes.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
We are in the middle of Wisconsin's Maple Month as declared by Governor Evers.
The month is officially March 15th to April 15th, but the tapping can take place before and after that.
Back on April 19th, 1982, we traveled to Platteville where we met Paul Edge. Here's this week's Traveler Throwback Thursday.
The season doesn't last very long. Only a few weeks each spring when the days are warm and the nights are cold, when things come back to life. But when the sap is flowing, you'll find Paul Edge of rural Platteville among his maple trees. This is a busy time of year. Paul's 70 taps are good ones, producing sometimes 300 gallons of sap a day. Paul spends the mornings and evenings collecting. On a good day, he needs help carrying the buckets up the hill and out of the woods, back to the farm, to the place where, almost magically, the maple sap turns into maple syrup.
Well, in the spring of the year, you know, I see the fire burning and smell the sap, and it's interesting.
The fire crackles, the sap boils, the air is sweet with steam. This is springtime to Paul Edge and his wife. It's been like this since he first started tapping trees, almost by accident, 17 springtimes ago.
Well, I went to this sale, and I gave $1.50 for the pan, and I bought about over 100 spouts to put in the tree, you know, and then finally I built this building and built this furnace, everything, and use old posts and boards and things for fire.
Every 24 hours, the 150 gallons of sap boils down to just 3 gallons of syrup. You don't get much for all your work. Every 24 hours, Paul refills the tank. It's a slow process. You can't hurry it. The sap comes just like spring around here, one drop at a time. Mark Kane, News 3, traveling near Platteville.
It is quite a process, and Paul didn't sell it; he just gave it away to family and friends. So,
is he still with us?
No, he's not. Actually, he passed away in 1992. He was 84 years old.
Wow, and this is the season. It's happening all over the state. Although the weather isn't really cooperating as well.
No, it hasn't been warm enough during the day. It needs to be warm at night and or warm during the day and cold at night.
Oh,
so it's fun looking back.
Yeah.
Paul, we miss you.
Yes.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, with people leaving Ukraine, many left their pets behind. Now it's down to other people to take care of those pets.
And then coming up next hour at 5, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is preparing to resume the Huber program after a 2-year hiatus. Our Naomi Coles will tell us more coming up at 5.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Okay, Floor & Decor, show me what you've got. This house says spa day all day, but this modern look is so me. How's that for on trend and on budget?
At Floor & Decor, with our high-quality selection at everyday low prices, your upgrade has never been more you. Explore Floor & Decor today.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate spring with our big Spring Thaw sale. We're talking about savings of 22%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 2 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board with our Spring Thaw sale. Save 22% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
My dad told me he's back into old hobbies, but it looks like he's picked up new habits for his type 2 diabetes too.
Once Weekly Trulicity is proven to help lower A1C, and it can help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about Once Weekly Trulicity.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rose and Roseau Spas, Hot Tubs, and Swim Spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Tonight at 5, a Dane County judge enforces media restrictions at a hearing today, limiting recording time to only 10 seconds. Why the extreme measures and what it means for freedom of the press moving forward. We speak to an expert at 5.
And we're not quite in the clear just yet. Some light snow chances expected for Friday morning. Could mix with a little rain in the afternoon. We'll take a look at when the sunshine does return.
Then at 6, it's the final segment of our Severe Weather Awareness Week series. Tonight, Dana Fulton looks at how climate change is impacting severe weather. We'll see you at 6.
Beach right now.
Giving the weather satellite a spin, we end up in Long Beach, California. That's the Queen Mary. That's not the Queen Mary, is it? Yeah, it is. 95 degrees right now.
Wow, it's warm in California. Beautiful
place to be. Well, a glimmer of hope has returned to the war-ravaged Ukrainian city of Bucha.
A dog caught up in the conflict gets a heartwarming reunion with its owner. Tina Kraus has the story.
There are few sounds on the streets of Bucha after the atrocities that unfolded. But a story of survival is warming hearts. Meet Nessie, who was separated from her family when Russian troops occupied the Ukrainian city last month. The husky howled with delight when she saw her owner again. Volunteer soldiers returned Nessie after finding her nearly dead in an abandoned car. It's not the first time troops in Ukraine have looked out for four-legged friends left behind. Playing a toy music box enticed this shaggy-haired pup out of hiding near the front line in Kyiv. Ukrainian soldiers found papers saying its name is Bavaria and are still trying to find its family. But for now, Bavaria has a new temporary home. Olga Veritilnik says, I always dreamed about a big black dog, so I agreed to take him in. She jokes her cat Cassis isn't so excited. Olga says, my cat never jumped onto the top of the fridge before. Now he's demonstrating acrobatic miracles because of this dog. Soldiers in Ukraine say as the war rages on, they'll keep fighting, not just for the lives of people, but animals too. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
It's so unbelievable to imagine having to leave your pets behind.
Yeah,
Can you imagine
the
that?
heartbreak that is.
Thousands who have fled Ukraine have taken their animals with them, but some had to escape so quickly they had no choice but to leave their pets behind.
But that reunion was...
Yes, wasn't that something? That makes me cry.
Yeah. The Wisconsin Film Festival kicks off today, and for the first time since 2019, it's in person this year.
We'll find out how you can take part, and we'll meet the co-directors of one of the films, Stay Prayed Up, when Live at 4 continues.
Donate blood at Stoughton Health's upcoming blood drive on April 15th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted in the Bryant Health Education Center on the lower level of the hospital. Sign up online at bloodcenter.org.
Outlets at the Dells, an attraction not to be missed. With over 60 of the world's biggest brands, we thrill family vacationers, trendsetters, and all who love a smoking hot discount. We are all about the thrill of the deal, the joy of finding the thing you forgot to pack, the swimsuit that's the hit of the park, the dress that makes you walk with swagger, and the discounts that no one else can touch. Save even more with 25% off and get a free Vera Bradley umbrella. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
Rising prices have hit us all pretty hard, especially utility bills. Here's how USA Installation can help. When we wrap your home in our foam, it keeps your expensive warm air from leaking out, just like an insulated coffee mug. And with our low monthly payment plans, you can use your energy savings to help pay for it. Imagine a more comfortable home that saves you money. Call now and get a $500 discount on whole home insulation.
USA Insulation. You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need, and we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Women are living longer than ever before with Kisqali when taken with an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant in postmenopausal women or in men with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Donate blood at Stoughton Health's upcoming blood drive on April 15th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted in the Bryant's Health Education Center on the lower level of the hospital. Sign up online at bloodcenter.org.
Some good news with traffic right now. A lot of green showing up and no accidents to report. The Beltline, though, a little slower for us, especially eastbound. Things delayed for us as we get closer to Monona and then picking back up near the interstate. The rest of Dane County, all good. And Rock County right now also looks fairly smooth. From the Beltline to Janesville, sitting at 25 minutes. Middleton to Sauk City at 16. And downtown to Sun Prairie at 18 minutes for us this evening.
Dana, thank you. Here's a rare sports treasure if you got the money for it. The jersey worn by legendary footballer Diego Maradona in the 1986 World Cup quarterfinal will hit the auction block soon. Maradona scored 2 goals in the match, delivering Argentina a World Cup win. The jersey, nicknamed the Hand of God, is expected to net upwards of $5 million. Well, the 2022 Wisconsin Film Festival is here, and for the first time since 2019, it'll be in person.
The festival starts today and runs until April 14th.
Over 150 films will be featured across Madison on and off the UW campus, and one of the featured films is Stay Prayed Up. Here's a clip.
You do. And it makes me feel all light. Just feel like I take wings and fly.
The film will be shown tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in Shannon Hall at the Memorial Union.
Matt Durning and Phil Cook, not Matt, Phil Cook right here on the end, and D.L. Anderson,
producer
and director of the film. Welcome to Live at 4. Welcome back to Wisconsin. You're a Wisconsin native. Chippewa Falls.
Chippewa Falls, born and raised.
So how did this film get started? What's the background?
It started with relationships. I'm a musician, and I've been in North Carolina since 2005.
You live in Durham, North Carolina.
I live in Durham, yeah. And I just did a special collaboration and with the feature of this film, who is Mother Perry, like in 2015. And we performed on stage, became fast friends, and it started with just us deciding, like, to do a live record, which gospel groups, it's a staple of a gospel group is to have a live record in the, in the room. And then it just grew really quick into like this whole thing where we brought in film, and then it ended up becoming a whole long journey that ended up where we're sitting on this couch in Madison today, hanging out with their friends, Mark and Susan, you know.
What is this film about?
Oh, I think unquestionably it's about spirituality. It's about faith, about what it takes to carry it, to hold it with the community. Mother Perry, her community, the Branchettes, Wilbur, all of them in this way offers so much to everyone in music and in faith and just in celebration. And I think as we've shown this film to different audiences, it's just elation. People are ready to take a big sigh, to unload some things from their shoulders, and it's such a beautiful thing.
Something positive. We need it. We need it.
That's right. So no big underlying. That's just joy. The joy that.
Connection, joy, family, food, the things that we love as human beings.
So how did you guys hook up with this?
Oh, man.
Well, he was in my wedding and I was in his wedding.
Okay, so you're friends.
They weren't the same wedding. They were different weddings.
So you're friends from before this?
Oh, yeah.
From way back, from about 2005, when Phil moved to North Carolina. I'd just been there from Illinois, Midwestern as well. And always just a big appreciation of music, of film, and it was just an obvious connection. I mean, I saw the first time Mother Perry and Phil performed.
He saw it,
and it was just electric, and gave the hairs on the back of my neck sprung up, and the chance to, anytime I get the chance to work with musicians, to work with culture bearers like Mother Perry, I mean, it's an honor. It's a real treasure.
Such an honor.
Is this something that resonates, you think, in the Midwest, or is this purely in the South what people think of?
No, I think we need this film right now everywhere. That's what we need.
Yeah.
And we've found that over and over. We've been to Colorado, we've been to Virginia, we've been all over to Indianapolis. We're going to be in all these other places, and the reaction is resoundingly that people need connection right now, and to be reminded of how much that is so innately human.
I think we have another clip, right?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's take a look.
I belong to a noisy crew, shouting and footstepping and clapping and praising the Lord. A church gospel noisy crew. Got to trust him and give him time. Oh, no matter how long it takes. Even as a small child, I saw pianos in my sleep. I think that was a message from God.
Stay prayed up. Boy, that looks like a lot of fun.
Y'all gonna come?
How long did it take to make?
3 years.
Oh, wow. Is this group in the same congregation, or are they a family, or who are we looking at here?
Yes, we're looking at a lot of family members and people that have known each other their whole lives. Very tight-knit community, which, we were able to just get the trust to come into and build relationships within over the last 3 years, and it's been humbling, to say the least.
And they are here.
They are
so we
here.
just traveled here with them.
So Mother Perry's at the hotel resting up right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
At the screening?
Oh, yeah. She sent us here. She's like, boys, go do the talking.
And after the showing, we're going to have a performance.
Wow. Oh, that's incredible.
So if you're, I mean, it just takes it up a whole nother level.
Yes.
So
if you're sitting in your home right now and you are needing connection in your life, where am I looking? Up here? Right here?
Right there. You got
That's what I'm doing. Now I'm looking here. If you're sitting in your home right now and you were looking for connection and you're wondering where the future lies in your life right now, come to Shannon Hall at 6 p.m. tomorrow and find something.
Tickets are $12 for each film, or $225 for a pass. It all starts today, runs through April 14th. We have a full list of films at channel3000.com, but you got to see this one.
And Mother Perry, welcome to Madison.
Yes, amen.
All right,
have fun, guys.
Enjoy the festival.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
Final Check Your Forecast is coming up.
Love you, Madison.
Look what $99 a month buys at Ashley. We're offering entire room groups for as little as $99 a month. Discounts start at 30% and up to 65% off store-wide. Plus 60 months special financing with no money down. It's only for a limited time, and it's only at Ashley.
At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find Wisconsin's largest selection of triathlon and time trial bicycles from Giant, Liv, Felt, and Trek. Whether you're signed up for your very first sprint triathlon or you're looking to take home the Ironman Wisconsin title, we've got the bicycle in service for you. Machinery Row Bicycles offers you expertise in accessories, clothing, nutrition, rentals, and fitting services. Machinery Row Bicycles is within sight of the Ironman starting line and right on the bicycle path. So transition into the most beautiful bicycle store in the world, Machinery Row Bicycles.
Did your or your neighbor's roof take a beating this season?
I'll call Feldco.
Right now, get 30% off a new roof from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
30% off Feldco roofing ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
What are you recommending for muscle pain?
Based on clinical data, I recommend Salonpas.
Agreed. My patients like these patches because they work up to 12 hours, even on moderate pain.
Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Look what $99 a month buys at Ashley. Save up to $1,000 instantly on Doorbuster mattresses. Get Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattresses for $1 a day. 60-month special financing with no money down. Only at Ashley.
A Dane County judge enforces media restrictions at a hearing today, limiting recording time to only 10 seconds. Why the extreme measures and what it does mean for freedom of the press moving forward. We speak to an expert tonight on News 3 Now at 5.
When severe weather strikes, are you prepared? All this week, the First Warn Weather Team, we show you how to prepare for severe storms and tornadoes. Watch First Warn Weather for Severe Weather Awareness Week. Are you prepared?
All this week at 6, only on News 3 Now.
Well, right now we are seeing a little bit of sunshine coming through, but know that we still have the chance for rain and some snow showers overnight. It will be chilly outside again for Friday and for Saturday, but the good news, the second half of the weekend looks nice and sunny. Should be pretty comfortable actually for Sunday and in the 60s as we head into next week. We'll be right back.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Are your credit card payments $500 or $600 or more on top of your vehicle payments? Chapter 7 and 13 plans start at only $275 a month. Consolidate with Chapter 13 or eliminate your debt under Chapter 7 and get your payments under control. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. At Geraci Law, we consolidate or eliminate on your phone, from your home, or old school in person. Hit the debt-free button. Click or call now.
This is what people with eczema said about how their skin feels. When it comes to our skin, what if it could feel differently? Say hello to Opzelura for the treatment of mild to moderate eczema. Opzelura is a steroid-free cream, proven to help clear skin and significantly reduce itch. Do not start Opzelura if you have any infection, as it may lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you are being treated for an infection, have TB, or have been in close contact with someone with TB, have had hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts have been reported with Opzelura. In patients taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, immune system problems, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect is pain and swelling in the nose or throat. It's a one-of-a-kind cream. So what could that mean for your skin? Ask your dermatologist about Opzelura.
Grass looks great, Zeus. Hey, could you maybe trim the hydrangea too?
Sure thing, Kevin. You want me to do the boxwoods as well? No. Finding the right person for the job isn't always easy. But when you have an insurance question, you can always count on your local Geico agent. They can give you personalized advice and could help you save hundreds.
Hey, Medusa, let's boogie.
For expert help with all your insurance needs, get to know your local Geico agent today.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
In today's Final Touch, a decades-old mystery has a surprise ending.
Priceless notebooks once belonging to Charles Darwin have been found more than 20 years after they were first reported missing. A set of rare notebooks once belonging to Charles Darwin, the Charles Darwin, are now back safe and sound at the UK's University of Cambridge. The notebooks, thought to be worth millions of dollars, were discovered missing from a university special collection in 2001. 2 decades later, after appealing publicly for info on the missing books, a package with a mysterious note anonymously showed up at the university library. Inside were the precious notebooks, which contain some of Darwin's earliest notes on his theory of natural selection, including an 1837 sketch of the naturalist's famous tree of life.
Boy, that's priceless.
It is priceless. Wow. All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.